Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining us yet again here at the 76 Media Toronto. My name is Harrison Kaviri, and today we continue conversations around Miss Uganda Canada, and we continue that conversation, and especially just to inform you that as of now we wish to congratulate Diana Mel for having emerged as the winner, but also that those participants that we cannot miss out, especially for their active involvement, for their active sort of engagement that left most Ugandans captivated. So right about now I've been joined by one of those amazing participants in this year's contest. She actually emerged as the winner in two categories, one for being Miss Popularity and the other for creativity. So I want to say that it's really an honor to have you on set. You're most welcome, Ruth.
Thank you.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations, Ruth.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so for maybe to begin this off, tell us about yourself, Ruth.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm called Ruth Kyakunda Nyangom. Nyangom, it means a twin in Ankole region, well, in Ankole culture. I come from Kyakunda district in a small village called Kyaguma.
Kyaguma in Kyakunda district. That's in western part of Uganda.
Yes. I was born in a family of 4.
Okay.
3 girls and 1 boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you are?
I'm a twin, and my twin sister is there.
Wow.
Yes. So our first born is a boy, and our last born is a girl.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, with my mother, not forgetting her. Yeah.
How was life growing up as a girl in such an environment?
It was so hectic, but since I have a supportive mother, it was so good. She helped us in many things, in education, providing each and everything, taking us in good schools, following up on her girls. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. So, and maybe let's continue from growing up and living in a new. Can I say that all your life you're in Western Uganda or you're in Kampala?
Yeah, not in Western Uganda.
Okay.
Maybe my primary school I was in Western,
okay.
And from senior 1 up to senior 4, still I was in Imbarara. But after Form 4, I have to come to Central. Yeah.
That's Kampala.
Yes.
Okay. So and maybe speaking about that, what are some of the schools that you went to?
See, from baby to top, I was at Mother Care in Nyakashara. So from P3 to P7 at Kazo Parent School, the best school in Kyakunda district.
Wow.
The best school.
Wow.
Yeah, then from senior 1 to senior 4 at International Window in Imbarara.
That's interesting.
Yeah, then from Form 5 up to Form 6, I joined 2 schools, St. Peter's, Nadia.
Oh, I know that school.
Yeah, Spena and Nail High School, Mukono.
I see.
Yeah, so for the campus, I was at Kampa International University.
Okay.
Yeah, I did mass communication.
Oh,
yes.
Interesting. Yeah. So I can say that I'm interacting with a journalist. Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
It's such an interesting job.
Yeah,
it's very, very. It takes you places. It makes you meet so many great people. Like I'm meeting such an inspiring, person like yourself. Maybe also just to say that, what are you doing with yourself right now?
Right now, I'm a student.
Okay.
Since government of Canada provides free education, I wanted to go back to school. Yeah, I'm a student at Yorkdale Secondary School. I'm doing child care. for 4 months. Then after 4 months, I have to continue because I want to be a lawyer for children. So to finish that, to take like 4 years, I think. Yeah.
So that means you're abandoning your career as a journalist?
I think that I left it in Uganda. Anyway, I don't know, but right now I'm focusing on that.
On that.
Yeah.
So, what an interesting guest that we have on Say today. Her name is Ruth Kyakunda, and she's one of the she's one of the participants that recently participated in the Miss Uganda Canada beauty contest, and she merged as Miss Popularity, and also she merged as the overall, contestant that actually came up with creative outfits. And I think, speaking of creativity, there's this very lovely outfit that was made out of newspapers. It did not only leave the judges mesmerized, but even I could see the audience. Would you want to tell us more about what inspired you to come up with something like that?
Yeah, first of all, I'm a Munyankole, omukazi omunyankole.
Yeah.
So in our culture, you have to dress like that. Long things, echitambi, omwenda. Like you have to respect your body. You have to look decent. Those people who are like that, they are going for big functions. So you have to look good if you want to respect from people. Yes.
Interesting. And I think there's a message that you talked about that sort of inspired you to, and especially, why did you use newspapers? Yes.
The reason why I newspapers, I told you I'm a journalist.
A journalist. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes.
I'm a journalist, and I wanted to remind people about education. So people, they should take their children to school, and education is the key. So it was just a reminder of going back to school.
And what can you tell, let me just ask this question. What can you tell, especially maybe girls that are, that may not even have opportunity to education? Like maybe you've had an experience or a chance to go to school, and even right now you're now furthering, I'm going to edit that, you're furthering your career here in Canada. Actually, it's like you're diverting your career into something else. But anyway, we shall talk more about that. But I want you to speak especially to, the girl child. Yeah, I think that's something that you talked about, especially reminding parents to educate, the girl child. Is that something that you saw in the community, that girls will not have access to education?
In Canada?
No, back home.
Yeah, back home, not everyone can afford school fees, first of all. But if you get any opportunity of going back to school, I advise girls to use it. Back home, they have started those things of groups, like Babita, I don't know how they call it, the skills. If you have a skill, I don't know how they...
Skilling.
Yeah, skilling.
Like initiatives or Skilling Uganda.
Yes. You see, like YMCA, they have those things of baking.
Yeah. Tailoring,
such things.
ICT.
Yeah.
Practical.
Yeah, practical things. I know you cannot afford money to take your girl at school, but what I know, those things are kinda cheap. Even though you don't have money, what I know in Uganda, they are free. Not all they are free, but they have started those groups that can help a girl child to do. Yes, if you wake up and you say that I want to do bakery, or you want to do something, it will help you out. It's like you should not sleep on your dream.
Okay, Ruth, I want us to talk about since Saturday night. How's life been like for you as someone who has participated and you won 2 prestigious sort of awards. How has life changed all of a sudden for you over the last 2 days?
Last 2 days. I love the how people are calling me Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
I love it. Cause
how does that make you feel?
First of all, I had 1,342 votes.
Oh my God.
So, like, I'm feeling uncomfortable, like asking myself 1,342 votes. There are very many, very, very, very many, with 40%.
Interesting. Of the overall podcast.
Yeah, yes. I don't know. Even
so it shows it's really overwhelming for you.
Very. So it's like people. Anyway, I made a lot of friends everywhere.
You're celebrating now. Yeah, everyone knows Ruth. Aren't some people like even scared to greet you? Because now that the status has changed?
6 months in Canada, you have 2 titles. Everyone is shocked. That's saying, you got, this is Canada for you. The doors have been opened.
Yeah.
Saying, okay, yeah. But I'm so happy. I don't know.
I can say, so it's like that. So in terms of the future goals, now that you have these titles to your belt, and of course it also comes with expectations from the public. How are you managing that? How are you handling that? Doing all this sort of thing. How are you positioning yourself to use your voice to sort of maybe contribute to the Canadian society?
Okay, first of all, I have to give back to the society, communities in Canada. Because what I know, the 3 months I've spent in Canada, I've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people. So I have to first give back to the community. Not only that, but I'm going to use my voice to some girls that they should not lose hope. Everything gonna be alright. Me, I have my title. I call it Daydreams Are Rising.
Daydreams are rising.
Yes. So if you think your dream is it's not coming out, just give it a try. It will rise again. And don't sit on it like, I cannot do this or I cannot do that. No, just push it until it works out. I should tell my girls that they have to believe in themselves first of all. They have to believe in themselves, to trust themselves. Yes, I can do this. If it fails, keep on trying. I don't like losing by them. I don't. Until it works out, I'll settle. Yes.
That's very, very powerful. And actually what I can say that the future looks so brighter for you, Ruth.
By God's grace.
For sure. I wanted to ask now that, of course, now I can see you have so many plans, giving back to society, trying to transform girls, but also paint for us a picture. What are your future goals as of now? Already you're in school, but then what do you want to focus on as your goals, and would you want to speak to that as well?
What I'm focusing on, as I told you, right now I need to start a foundation, and a foundation is going to be Ruth Foundation. You get? I'm focusing on that, and this side I have to start a kindergarten school in Canada. Those are the things right now I'm focusing on. I want to first finish this course, I get license. In Canada, if you don't have that license already, all the code, anyway, that one,
I get it.
Yeah, you can't. So those are the 2 things right now I'm focusing on. Though I haven't started working, there's no way I'm going to balance my books and study. Yes.
I see. So, just to remind our audiences out there that you're listening to the voice, the beautiful voice of Ruth. She's one of the contestants that participated in the recently organized Miss Uganda Canada, beauty search, and we are, the first sort of media entity, 76 Media Toronto, that has had the opportunity to first-hand, talk to, this princess here, who is the Miss Popularity in the contest, but also the best creative person that won 2 consecutive titles in such a race that we witnessed. But also to just remind you that please keep following us. Please keep subscribing. Click that button so that you can subscribe, so that we can actually be able to serve you better. And also just to say that we are powered by Pitmoff Foundation, and Pitmoff Foundation is actually bringing for you a charity concert. King Saha will be in town at the end of this month. Please, buy your tickets so that you can actually support, girls that are girls like what Ruth is also talking about. Pitmoff Foundation is talking about such, causes. So please be there for her as we, make a contribution to society. Maybe as we wrap up, Ruth, I want us to maybe, as we conclude, maybe to give us some of maybe what would you want to what message can you leave, especially Ugandans who are watching us, and especially those that are here in Toronto, that you, or in Canada, that you hope to serve, especially with your new title.
My new title.
But of course, like, just a general message to Ugandans that are watching you and now, they will be seeing you in the community.
Yeah, first of all, I have to first thank my Ugandan friends. They voted for me. Thank you very much. Your votes are going to do something big in Canada, even in Uganda. Because I know I'm not going to only support Canada people all, but also I'm going to support my fellow Ugandans. Because they have started expecting much from me because of those votes. But still, I want to tell my Canadian people and my Ugandan friends, keep trusting yourself, believe in yourself, everything will be okay. With God, everything is possible. Yes.
What a good way to end the show. Thank you so much, Ruth. And all we can say that we want to wish you all the very best in your career, in your studies, and also in your settlement sort of journey here in Canada. And I want to really appreciate you for continuing to follow us up, and you've been such a great audience. I remain Kaviri Ari Harrison, and this has been 76 Media Toronto, one of the community media channels that give you trusted information that leaves you informed, energized to be able to change spaces where you occupy. Once again, I've been hosting Miss Popularity, Ruth Nyakunda, who recently won 2 consecutive titles in the recently organized Miss Uganda beauty contest. Until we meet next time, I remain Kavir Ali, and my guest today has been Ruth Nyakunda. Please continue to follow her. Maybe she didn't share her details, but I'm sure you're on Instagram, you're on social media,
Facebook.
Yes.
Everywhere.
What are your Twitter handles? Ruth Kyakunda. So please, yes, please support her work, support her initiatives. Just like she has told you, she's such a young girl with a brighter future. What way can you do, to support her? Reach out to her and be able to support her work. But just like I said, thank you so much for always creating the time to listen to us. Until we meet next time, I remain Ali Harrison Kaviri. Bye for now.